Hi, Lisa. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm late today. Get off my desk, cat. Yeah, hi. It's been a long day. Look, I'm still wearing work clothes for the basement. Let me guess. Oh, you can't hear me. Okay, we're good. Oof. I've been, doing electrical stuff. I know. How are you? I need to, like, move that chat over. Because if I sit here comfortably... Hey, do you want to see the white room? You want to see the white room? Here's the white room. Hello. Welcome. This is the white room. We come here when it's been a long day and you feel stressed out, and it's now channel redemption. And we can just talk for a few minutes. It stresses you out, it's too bright. I'm sorry. Too white. I can make it less white. Should I do an off-white? Eggshell. Alright, I'll do eggshell. Let's see. Hey, maybe I'll do a textured white room. No, it's just gonna look weird. Ooh, that's nice. That's not off-white, that's gray. Get out of my face. Tart is blue, but then it's not the white room. Defeats the whole purpose. A beach sun. See, I was trying to figure out what to put on it, but it's literally the same color. I just changed it. It's literally the same color. Okay. Hold on. I literally made it the same white. True. Is that better? How's that? That's off-white. I do have a... I don't know if I have another background picture I can use. Maybe I do somewhere. Yeah, I'm just hanging out for a bit. We're gonna play Sea of Thieves, but John's not free at the moment. He might be shortly. See if I have any pictures. I used to take a lot of pictures. So I have some, I just don't know where they are. Ooh, maybe... A 40 subs celebration from YouTube. I've made this. Should I put this in? It's gigantic. Yeah? I thought I'd find some chill vibes. Hold on. Why is that image so big? Oh, it's a PNG, so you can't see it because it's a PNG, and the main part of it is. Oh wait. It's from one of my book covers. That's why it's a PNG. But I can add a filter to it. A color image mask, maybe. Yeah, YouTube Music, or no, sorry, not YouTube Music. YouTube's Studio has a bunch of copyright-free, like public use stuff. That's where the song is from. Why is this not doing anything? Okay, I won't do that. I'm just gonna do color correction. Yeah. We're gonna change the saturation. We're gonna change the brightness. There we go. Does that look weird? And I need to like stretch it and make it fit. Yeah, that's a broken city skyline. But on my book cover, it's flipped upside down, the book cover that I used it for. I'm trying to remember which book cover that is. Which book cover is that? Let me check. I think it's elk. Oh, it's elk. Here, I'll show you the picture. Add an image. Browse an image in my documents. Go into elk. Check it. Here it comes. There it is. That's my photoshopped book cover. I have fake book covers for all my books. This one's not written. I can read you the beginning of it. No one's here, so I might as well, right? Just me and you hanging out. I can't see your I can't see you typing though with that background. So hold on. Robert E. Stella, off-white. There we go. We'll go back to the off-white. That's the white. Whoops. Sorry. Blinding you again. I picked this one. What is happening? Am I crazy? That's the off-white. I don't know why it's so bright looking. Sako, you have a spot. Sit in your spot. Oh, I know why. It's got color correction on it. I put a filter. It's the filter. Boink. There we go. Welcome to the off-white room. That I now need to adjust this. Whoa, hello. Now, I need to pick... Oh my gosh. Sometimes OBS makes it really hard to click on stuff. There we go. Is that better? You want me to read it? Yeah, let me turn down the music. Is it too loud? It might be. Yeah, let's read. Let's do some reading. I started advertising on billboards today. I should check the stats on that. Should I tell you what the stats are? And then I'll keep it right about there. So it only plays certain, it's on like 5 billboards in California and 1 in Georgia. Let's see what our blipboard. Total stats today came to. Let's take a look. I picked a few billboards that get like supposedly like 1.8 million viewers a day or whatever. So it had a total of 90 blips today. My daily budget is $12. So I spent $6.50 on my blips, which are 8-second ads on the side of the freeway of that picture that I posted in Discord. Let's see. Oh, here's our stats. You ready? It's supposedly reached about 289,000 people today. Saw my big old face on the side of the freeway. I haven't got any followers from it. I'm waiting for someone to come in here and be like, hey, I saw your face on the freeway today, and that's why I'm here. Alright, are you ready for Elk? So Elk, just as a preface, I don't even know how good this is. I haven't read it since 2016, probably when I wrote it. So we'll see how this goes, because it's been a hot minute. Should I go just chatting? Would that be better? We can hear the ominous menu music for Sea of Thieves. Welcome to the stream. Sokka's camera's not where it's supposed to be. There she is. Look at her being all cute and stuff. Look at her being all cute. Okay. And turn down the chickens. I don't want to hear the chickens. All right. So this says, let's see. So this is Elk. It's a post-apocalyptic story that people get named after stuff for no good reason. So his name is Elk. It's the main character's name. Title pending. My name is Elk Lingstrom, and I live in a time not too distant from your own. My home is nestled in the high hills of Los Angeles, near the remains of the Hollywood sign. A friend of mine, whom we call Genius, claims that he is on the verge of creating a machine that teleports objects to the past. He informed me of this machine and asked me to write a story about my life here in Los Angeles, so he could send it to the past, to you. If you're actually reading this, then his machine must have worked. Is that catchy enough for the first line? My family cultivates fruit from the orchards we planted here in Hollywood Hills. My parents grew everything from avocados to oranges. Growing and harvesting trees takes up the majority of my day, but I find time to go into town and trade with my friends there. You see, the world has ended. I've read many of your apocalyptic books and played many of your video simulation games, but the end didn't happen the way you predicted. There was never a zombie breakout, and no aliens invaded the Earth. There was a God. If there is a God, he refused to come down and save us from ourselves. To put it simply, the world ended in war. We call this the Great War. One day, everyone started attacking everyone else. Alliances broke, and no one won the bombing free-for-all. Barely anyone survived. My grandparents were amongst the original survivors, and my parents became the first generation of what we call the second chance generation. Unfortunately, due to the air quality caused by war, my parents died young. My father at 35 and my mother at 40. So far, my generation continues to live a healthier life. Most of us are entering our 30s with no sign of war or side effects. I recently turned 28, and I'm ready to start accomplishing something in my life. We deny any opportunity of any kind of ruler. Due to the fact that the world ended because of your rulers, some minority groups have generated a system with a self-proclaimed ruler, but the majority of us dislike the idea. Back to my desire to start accomplishing goals, rumor has it that another group of survivors live in a place called New York, and this year I plan on leaving Hollywood Hills and going to that city in the north. Sure, the tattered skyline of Los Angeles is nice, but I want to travel to see the world. However, I still need to make preparations before I can go anywhere, but I'm confident I will get there. After about the 100th time of genius nagging at me to write this book, I finally found something to write about. Our society revolves around trading our goods. We utilize our trades. That sentence didn't make sense. Here in Los Angeles, where'd I go? For me, that means trading fruit. You may not realize this, but fruit is a very valuable resource here in Los Angeles. Since it's been at least 50 years since the last elk roamed the earth, our options for meat are slim. In fact, my parents named me Elk, hoping that it would somehow bring the animals back to our region. It hasn't worked yet. My name isn't the only name that has been a failure. You see, not many forms of transportation still exist here. Our gasoline supply is rationed. Train tracks are mostly scrapped for metal because the majority of the tracks were damaged during the war, and not a single one of us has figured out how to fly an airplane. When I was a boy, 2 sets of parents gave birth to boys. They named them Pilot. Things got pretty confusing with 2 kids running around with the same name, and no one could keep them straight at school. Anyways, when they grew up, they aspired to be the first of the second chance generation to fly an airplane. They'd done a lot of practicing on the ground, but never really attempted to take off. A couple of years ago, these 2 announced that they were going to finally attempt a real flight. All around the city, people gathered to watch this historical moment. Dream, Trader Joe, and I went to watch the takeoff. People were literally crying from excitement. Somehow, they managed to turn on the plane and began moving down the ramp. We all cheered, sure that they knew what they were doing. Faster and faster they went down the ramp. Whether something went wrong, or they really didn't know what they were doing, because when they got to the end of the ramp, they crashed straight into the ground. We'd never seen or heard such a terrible crash before. Disappointed, most people went home, forgetting the day ever happened. You may think it's silly to name someone something and hope that they will accomplish what they've been named, especially for 2 pilots. Well, I'll have you know, they did live up to their name. Sure, they couldn't fly airplanes to save their lives, but those 2 pilots were dang good at starting fire. In fact, that crash was the biggest fire we'd ever seen since the end of the war. That's called irony. It's been a couple of months since I last wrote to you. I can't believe I haven't told you about my 2 best friends in Los Angeles. Oh, if you think that's sad, you should read the book that's actually done. The one that I sent you the first few chapters of. It's not sad. It's emotional. I just finished the ending of it today. So, stay tuned, because I'm working on getting that done. As I said before, I attended the pilot's disaster with 2 of my friends, Trader Joe, TJ for short, and Dream, the prettiest girl I know. Every couple of weeks I go into town to trade my goods. TJ always keeps an eye out for things on my list for my travelings to New York. Any decent car, gasoline, sleeping bag, check, new clothes for a new start, non-perishable food, cans, candy, vacuum-sealed meats, a long beard for Ward. That's his checklist. TJ can't really provide me with the last one on the list, but I need a new look for a new start. I started growing my beard a couple of months ago, but it's just not quite long enough for New York yet. TJ has managed to find me a good sleeping bag, but the other items on my list are pretty rare. It'll take a lot to trade. People are looking for me. Hold on 1 second. Pause. What's that?
You're being summoned by the electricians.
Oh. Be right back.
Uno momento, I got to get shoes on. Let's be with it. One, two, three, four, 6. Hi, Mike. All right. Hello. Sorry. Where's my headphones? Where did I leave off? Was that enough of it? Do you want me to stop? I can stop if you want me to. Sorry, my electrician just finished, and we needed, Bro, what? There are people in my house. Yes, there are people in my house. They're just my electricians, though. They're working on the basement. They come after they finish their day job. So, anyways, should we get back to reading? Is everyone who's here ready for me to continue reading?
Some random people here in chat. Yeah, my basement's all lit up. It's great. We've had no light down there for a while, so now it's all lit up. So, all right. This thing isn't done. This story is not done. So, it doesn't have much longer anyways. All right, so I left off with, oh, you know what I could do? It's the voice. It soothes. I know, that's why I made the white room. Which I just realized I could do this. But that looks like, does that look weird? So you can see where I'm at? There's some emotional music playing while I read here. Is that weird? There's my Word document. No, I'll even center it so I block out of it. But then I don't block the chat. I need to make chat bigger on this screen. You never seen Word on stream before, have you? Anyways, okay. Rest on my list are pretty rare. It'll take a lot to trade for a car here, and my fruit may not be enough. However, I've been working on a way to preserve seeds, and seeds nearly triple the value of my trade. TJ comes from a family of traders, and they control a wide variety of markets around here. As for Dream, well, no one is really sure where she came from. Her family took control of the high-end clothing market here in LA. At least, I believe that's what you call it. Dream stands on the same corner every morning and greets me with the same greeting. Going to New York yet, Elk? And every morning I tell her the same thing. No, not yet. I still need a few more supplies for my beard to grow longer. She always giggles after I tell her that. She thinks it's silly that I won't leave town until my beard is long enough, but it's serious business. I want to make a good, strong first impression to the survivors in New York. Besides, I hear they get snow there, like really cold rain, but feather-like when it falls. A lot of people strongly believe that the second chance generation should only be concerned with repopulating the earth, but I have never wanted a part in that. After losing my parents, I couldn't dare put another human through that pain. However, if I were to change my mind, I would pick Dream as my wife. Genius has been bugging me to finish this story again, so I guess I'll try and do that for him. A few weeks ago, Genius asked me for an object he can try to send back into your time. I told him I hadn't finished writing this story yet and gave him an apple instead. Since then, he's really been pushing me to finish because apparently the apple disappeared through his machine. So if you find an apple laying around somewhere, you're welcome. I went into town today to discover that Dream wasn't at her normal spot. That worries me. Dream is the only person who encourages me to get my supplies for New York. I asked around, but no one can remember seeing her. TJ said he'd keep an eye out and let her know I've been looking for her. In terms of my list, I collected enough food and clothes to pack and take with me, but I still need a car and a longer beard. Dream has officially left. TJ came over to my place today to let me know that he's found a possible car I'd be interested in. It's going to cost about a year's supply of seeds from every tree I grow. It's a good thing. I've been preserving seeds for a few months. His visit. That's past tense and not correct. I go fix that. His visit brought unfortunate news too. Dream left town. Apparently, the last person who talked to her said that Dream couldn't wait for me to finish my list. She claims that I make up too many excuses and that I may never actually leave for New York. I didn't even know Dream was planning on going with me to New York, but as it turns out, she claimed that she would leave to New York without me. I was shocked at the news. I thought Dream and I were best friends. How could she just leave without me? I really need to pick up my pace or I'll never see Dream again. I finally got a car. It took a lot of time to collect all the seeds, but all my efforts proved worth it. I just need to collect a few more rations of gasoline, and I'll nearly be ready. Driving is like the greatest activity I've done since we've reinvented sliced bread. I can get to town in like 10 minutes now, and I feel like a superstar. Only the most successful people have cars here. Ever since I was a child, I had to ride a bike everywhere, or walk. In other news, I've been thinking hard about sending this story off to Genius soon. If I do, I'll go to New York. If I do go to New York, I never intend on coming back to my home in Hollywood Hills. But before I do, I should probably give you some decent information about what happened during the war. Truth is, I don't expect anyone to change the past, for the failure of the human race is inevitable. Also, if you do feel inspired to change the past, a few things may happen. First, you have to explain to everyone that you aren't crazy, and that you have in fact received a book from the future. Second, every major ruler in the world would need to be contacted and convinced that the world is coming to an end, and that they are the ones that can stop it. Third, if they haven't thrown you in a psych ward by now, you'd have to have received this book at the right point in time. Chances are you aren't living in the exact time period, which is fine, I guess. I can tell you that the world will end in fire. A lot of it, too. In my time, we exist in the year 35. Now, this doesn't mean that your world ended 35 years ago. It just means that we started calling ourselves the second generation then. We essentially reset the clock of time. As for the war, it started in North America, maybe a place called Mexico? No one's really sure. All we know is that a missile was launched from that area into Asia. Soon enough, everyone was pointing fingers at everyone else. America said Mexico launched the missile. Mexico claimed they didn't own any. So country after country launched the missile, then 2, then 3. Before long, the whole world lit up like a Molotov cocktail. Within 3 years, everyone ran out of money, energy, and supplies. Then began a new era. Area? I think that's supposed to be era. We're editing while we do this. That's fun. The era of the survivors. They were directly affected by the war. Without them, we would be able to live the lifestyle we are living. We wouldn't be able to live the lifestyle we are living. Wouldn't be able to live. After the survivors cultivated the land and reproduced children, the rising generation renamed themselves the Second Chance Generation. That makes me and my friends the second generation of second chances. So that's what happened. One possibly accidental missile torn the world into shreds. So, if you want to ask for some redemption, go ahead and warn people. You always said it while you go. Yeah, it happens. However, they most likely won't believe you. I hope you don't try anything, because the chances of me actually existing will completely vanish if you somehow change the past to change the future. Oh wow, we're actually at the end of this. This is like a... How to explain it? This was like a short story to be converted into a novel, so like it is kind of like a full thing. So we're at the end of it. Well, friends, this is my final writing to you. It's taken me almost a whole year to finish this project for Genius, but he assures me that he needed the time to improve his technology. Dream has been gone for 3 months now. I'm super worried that she didn't actually make it to New York. One day, I'll go after Dream. Hopefully pretty soon. I've collected all the supplies I need to travel, but can't quite leave. There it is. But can't quite leave. I need to finish my training my apprentice. Oh, I never told you. I've been training a kid named Steve to take care of the orchards my family's prepared for generations. It's not difficult to do, but the time necessary for harvesting can be pretty exhausting. I've lived in solitary most of my life, so tree tending has never hindered my progression. Steve wants to be an astronaut, whatever that is. I've nearly taught him everything I know. Trained him? Steve's a good kid. He has a strange name, but that's his parents' fault. I'm not sure what a man named Steve is destined to accomplish, but hopefully he can tend to trees. I went and said goodbye to TJ today. He's pretty beat up about it. For some reason he convinced himself that I was never leaving town, but I am. I've changed my mind about being celibate. Ever since Dream left, I've Whatever that is. Yeah, you wouldn't know. Ever since Dream left, I've missed her like peanut butter misses jelly. I have to go after my sweet Dream. She's my best friend and the final ingredient on my list of things I want in my New York life. So, assuming Genius actually sends this to you, this is goodbye from me. My life isn't always interesting, but it's worth living. Elk Linkstrom. And here's a note from Genius. Hello, past person. My name is Genius. When Elk left me this story, my machine was broken. I tried to send you a chicken, but only half of it got there. So, if you got that, my bad. I asked Elk to write this story because he's one of the kindest souls you can find among all of us. Second chances. The simplicity of his life is something I have come to appreciate. Being an inventor, I tend to lose my sense of emotional sensitivity. As such, I preferred to have someone with genuine soul write his story. Yeah, it's a normal name, but he thinks it's stupid. I'm sure you're wondering what happened to Elk and Dream. It's been about 6 months since Elk left, and now that my machine is functioning again, I'll be sending this to you. Elk did make it to New York, which, this is what would happen in the story, right? I'll have to figure that when I get to it, but turns out that he was able to start fresh. He picked up fishing and now sells fresh fish in one of the biggest markets in all of New York, at least according to the letter he sent me. Oh yeah, since Elk was able to confirm suspicions that the other survivors do exist, we started up a letter-carrying service. I'm trying to invent a quicker way to travel back and forth, but for now, we use horseback. Turns out the war didn't destroy all the animals in the country. Dream left Los Angeles about a year ago. Elk looked for any sign of her on the way to New York, but was never able to track her down. We have big hopes that she will one day arrive in New York, or show up around here again, but for now, Dream followed her own path, and I'm sure she's inspiring others to accomplish their goals along the way, just as she did for Elk. I pray that my machine successfully transmits this story to you this time. Good luck, friend. Good luck to you, friend. Genius. Feet. That's it. That would be the equivalent of what I would call a short story. 8 pages, 2,700 words. Most people, the first chapter would be 3,000 words. So, it's not quite there. Oh, look, I disappeared. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Right. That's the only scene that had my desktop on it. This one doesn't, so I don't know where the cat went. She's gone now. Thank you. That's me writing. That's stuff that I do. Anyways, should we pull up Sea of Thieves? I have not heard word from John. Oh. He has an assignment due tomorrow. So, we're going to just sleep around. See what happens. Run into some peeps. We're just going to chat. Hang out. Or we could read more stuff. Up to you. I could just change this to just chatting. And just reading stuff. If you're enjoying it. Everyone else is going to be like, what has happened? Okay. Bye. Renovations are great. It was an unfinished basement, and now we're finishing it. So, yeah. It was dark because there was nothing down there. Well, thank you. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you enjoy it. You've got 3 chapters you can read, but maybe it's different if I read it. But if you have to go to sleep, then do that. Else I'd read you those first 3 chapters. Because I'm actually pretty happy with those first 3 chapters. Alright. Night-night. Maybe next time. Oh, that doesn't work. This does. I'm on 3. Let me know. Maybe next time. Maybe I should play Pokemon. Should I play Pokemon? Instead of Sea of Thieves? I don't know what I should do anymore. I do want to continue my Feebas shiny hunt. I'm just chilling on there. Hold on. I gotta go get my Pokemon thing if I'm gonna do that. 1% Feebas. Not fishing. I would have more fun doing that, so I think we're going to switch to that. So everyone hang tight. We're going to turn on our capture card. Uno momento, por favor. I'll be back in a minute. I need to go and get my thing so that we can do that. Alright, hang tight, peeps. Don't go anywhere. Sure, why not? Oh, sure. Oh, sure, why not? Hold on, peeps. I'm here. Hello. Yep. 1 second. I have freaking plug in my switch. We were playing in the living room. Hi. Hello. Loud noise inbound. Sorry. It's loud. I need my capture card. Moving sockets camera. Hello. I'm here. Look at my butt. There goes my butt. Watch out for my butt. What is it? Oh, it's grab my butt. That's what it is. That's what Olaf says. Grab my butt. Sorry. Well, 1 second. I'm really close. It's almost there. Alright. Capture card. Activate. Maybe. That's not what I wanted to do, but I can't see what it's doing now. I'm over here. Is this Pokemon Snap? It is. Okay. Whoa! Hi. I need to switch to Sword. 1 second. Did I update this? I think I did. Okay, I updated it now. Pokemon Sword. Let's go. Just chill it. Something's wrong. It's plugged in. Maybe I need to refresh the source. Hold on. I gotta plug it in. Woo! Woo! Ah, there it is. It's working now. We're good. Oh. There we go. There we go. There we go. There's the cat thing. Alright. Okay. Should we just post a story really quick? on social media. Why is this not the right size? Why is this not the right size? What is happening? No! System settings. Settings? Just screen size? Why can't it just auto update? Screen size. Sword and shield. Let's go. Okay. Sorry, all these notifications. Hi everyone. I'm live. And I didn't record anything. Jeez Louise. I can't even hear myself think. Hi, I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on Twitch, not TikTok. What am I talking about? Come hang out. Bye. I don't know why. People will show up eventually, right, guys? Send. Nope. Stories. We'll see if anyone from Facebook and Instagram shows up. I have a cookie I could eat. Okay. Apparently. I don't know who you lurkers are. Or how exactly it says you're here if you're not showing up as a viewer. But hey, hi. Okay. We are back at this Phoebus thing. It's not snowy out. Oh, that's because I haven't. Nope. And turn it around. No. No. No, 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 no. Boom. That's not a Phoebus. Dude, that makes me want to play Breath of the Wild. Every time I hear this music, you know, I want to play Breath of the Wild. So now I'm like, do I play this or do I play Breath of the Wild? It's hard. Today's a weird day. Alright. Spin around up here. Basculin. Not what we're looking for. Please go away. Not here for that. Alright, let's see. Magikarps. 2 of them. Basculin, Magikarp, Basculin. I don't like Basculins. Let's clear out. Alright. New spawn. Ah! Almost had an ammonite. Run away. Actually, I could kill it. Knock it out. Sorry, it's not killing. It's Pokemon. Here's my cookie. It's messy though. Ah! We gotta. Oh no. Nope. No cigar. No quite. Ah! No, don't want the Magikarp. That's gonna be one of the other shinies I get when I'm in this area. It's gonna be friggin' Magikarp. Nope. Nope. Oop. Oop. Nope. Alright, once we get our first one, we usually can get a few more. Excuse me. So let's work on getting that. Whoop. We'll go up here. Should we check up in this spot? Don't check up here very often. Nope. I'm going back. Alright, 3 new spawns. Ready, go. Ammonite. 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 Magikarp. Barboach. Ammonite. 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 That's a lot of Ammonites this time. Ah! Barboach. It's not, that's basculate. Whee! Come on. Barboach! Not what I'm looking for. I lost a follower? Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Whoa. Nope. 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 Flip around. I really gotta avoid those basculins. No. 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 Still no. Okay. No. 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 Soon. It's coming. Real soon. Ooh. Hi, kitty. Hello. Get in your spot. Go get in your spot. You have spot. Yes, Sokka. Nope. Nope. Ah! Hi, kitty. What's going on? Go on. No, don't jump. Hi. Hi. You comfortable? Don't do that thing. No, no, no. You're good. You stay there. Just don't bite. No nibbling on my arm. Come on. Where's our first feed boss? Sokka? Just go sit down in your spot. Just go. Move. That doesn't. You don't care about the air compressor anymore? Move. Okay. She doesn't care. She's like, that doesn't affect me. What is that? It's magic. Hi, Sokka. Are you playing with the microphone? Wow, masculines everywhere. Nope. Not yet. Did not mean to do that. Go in your spot, dude. Ow. Pulling on my headphones. Stop. Hey, if you're gonna do that, you can go. Bye. Bye. You go that way. Bye. She's just like, you want attention? Okay, here you go. Attention given. Here. This is for you. That right there. This is yours. That ball? Right there. Thing stinks. I don't like that. Oh! Almost hit that magic carp. Alright, we at least gotta get a few V-Boss encounters in here. Ah! No, not that. Oh, wait. Placed by a magic carp. And another one. And another one. Nope, nope. Nope. No luck. Two. Third one. Come on, where is it? Where's our first V-Boss? Stay bar boach. No, I think Brah! Dook 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 dook. Don't be another one. Not one getting a cookie. Magikarp. Big piece. Mmm. Ah, there it is. No, we should get more than one if it does what it's done before. Kill it. You'll be praised. Good job. That was good. Oh, very good cookie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know what does it. Why it does that, but it does. Yes. 3 in a row. Dang. Maybe I should encounter it. Maybe it's shiny. It's not. That'd be cool though, wouldn't it? Oh, it didn't die? Hmm. Nope. 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 Something's itching on my ear. What is it? Magikarp. It was Magikarp. Itching my ear. That was a Feebas. Got my hopes up. Got my hopes up. Nope. Almost. Hmm. A lot of Ammonites. Nope. Is that it? Nope. A lot of magic herbs. Boop. Magic herb, barboach. Flip around. Nah. Nah. Boop. Nope. What's my Yeti currently picking up? My bad. It was picking up my switch. It's like, why is it buzzing? Doy. My bad. Okay. I was like looking at that, like, why is that making so much noise? We're good. Does that mean every time I've played the Switch it sounds like that? No one told me? Remind me, when I build my own office, I need to have a place for my microphone. Like a standalone FEMAS! That barboach is right in the way, though. Hopefully it's not in the way now. Yeah, it is. That's gonna mess up my Phoebos spawns. Yep. Dang it. I blame the barboach. Not barboach, basculin. What am I saying? Ah, there's a Phoebos. Not shiny. Ba 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 da ba da ba. All right. Hey, soda pop. It's not a sloop. I don't think John's gonna make it on tonight, so I'm just V-Boss hunting. I might hop on a sloop in a bit, though. That's not a V-Boss. That's a barboach. That's a basculin. Did you hop on? Because I can hop on a sloop. I was going to, but I wasn't sure what was going on, so. Run away from the basculin, run away. I'm not too chicken to sell a sloop, no. I just, beginning of stream was, I got distracted. We were doing something else. And then Lisa left. And I was like, do I play Sea of Thieves? Or do I just try and find some feedbass? I found a few. Negative moods today? Who has negative moods today? Ah! Bop, 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 bop. You want to go to the White Room and talk about it? This is the White Room. Does this feel better? Is that better? Do you want to talk about it? You got bad news today. Oh. What's that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry for whatever it is. Oh. Close to us, as in you and Lindsay? Or like someone that I know also. Yeah, to my first question. Oh, someone that you, Lindsay, and John know. Got it. I'm just gonna try and figure it out without you telling me. Related to John? Question mark. Oh, okay. Was this someone you guys worked with at the theater? Ah! Don't like Basculin. I already have shiny Basculin. This is bad. Yeah, Barboach. Not masculine. Major organ? Major as in like heart organ? Or liver? Liver, no. Kidney? Kidneys? Maybe kidneys? I guess brain is not an option for typical. Did I get it right? Oh, with heart. Oh, that's, yeah, oh. That is big though. I was talking to Craig about his heart the other day. Supposedly they want to fix it again, but he doesn't want to do it. I also bought this shiny. For what it's worth. That's true. So basically the only major organs, because I think you can live with the one lung, you just can't breathe as much. I'm pretty sure you can have one of all the things that we have two of. Maybe we need 2 hearts. That would be nice. A little late in the planning process for that, though. I'm sorry to hear that, though. Time Lords. I mean, hey Ziggs, you're high. All right, do you want me to play something? No, wait, you're high, are you? Like how high? Like how high are you? And if you say I'm good, then I know how high. How high? Hi, how are you? How high are you? You're really high. Like high as a kite high. We can move over to the white screen. I'm talking about 2 hearts? That just means I'm being creative. High enough. Does this help? Are you high enough for this to make a difference? Let's take you to a happy place. Does this make it better? Or does it make it worse? It all depends on how you're feeling. But you know, some days are just harder than others. And that's okay, because that happens. Sometimes we're down, and sometimes we just want to be up. But sometimes it's hard to get up on our own. So we just need a little bit of help. The rights of Doctor Who already beat you to the creativity of 2 hearts. That is true. That is true. I did not think about that. So Ziggs, I hope that you enjoy your high and you enjoy your fall, regardless of what got you there. I hope that it, hits you where you needed to hit. Why stop at 2 hearts? Oh, here we go. Why not 3? Wrong screen. Cows have 3 stomachs. No, they have 5 stomachs. Do they actually have 5 stomachs? Or is that just like a It just takes them that long to digest stuff. To where it says, if they had 5 stomachs. You married iguanas today? Are you allowed to do that? Like, did you get a license to do that? Or a permit? I don't know which. Maybe it's a permit thing. I can go with you on this, and you could be on a real wild ride. But I gotta find my shiny V-Boss. That's not a V-Boss. Ziggs, have I seen you here before? Is this your first time? Maybe. Is this your first time in the Cabbage Patch? If you've been here before, maybe it's been a while and I can't remember. Whee! Or did you see my billboards? Are you here because you saw my billboards? I'm waiting for someone to come into chat and be like, yo, I saw your billboard. It hasn't happened yet. Today was only day 1 of billboards. Oh, from Kaiser. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, I remember now. How's it hanging? I was playing Battlefield. I play a bit of everything. 3 stomachs. Ah, thank you. I thought so. Kyle Polly had a bull named Plug, and you could remove the plug and watch the whole... Yeah, I remember that. He was an amazing bull. Is this going somewhere? You want to see something trippy? This is something trippy. Ready? Watch this. Here's my water bottle. Are you watching, Ziggs? There's my green water bottle. See? It's a green water bottle. Right, there's the cat. She's over there. And here's the same green water bottle. Is that trippy? Is that trippy enough for you? I just wanted to encounter the Archon. I need Archon encounters too, so while I'm at it, might as well. I want to find... Excuse me. I want to find another Phoebus, please. So Ziggs, are you high by yourself or high with friends? See? It is genius, and it's also accidentally genius. So, there's that. I already had it. I've got a bottom on it too. But it's the same thing with my vitamins. I have a collection of green things. Green lid. Oh, look. This is sitting right here. You know this? You can't even tell what it is. I am holding something. Can you tell what it is? Is that enough of a clue? Is it a 9? Oh, it's a tape dispenser. Yeah, I've just seen cows that have windows to their stomachs before. Gotta have your vitamins, guys. Did I already have mine today? You got off work? Nice. It is tape. Yep, it's tape. I hate the elephants so much. They're like the worst Pokemon ever. The first stage is cool. I don't like the second one. Ah! Don't chase me. Yeah, that white room that we were just in, that's one of my channel redemptions. So, get that 1200 channel points, and then we'll go back to the white room. I'm just giving you a sneak preview. And we can do talk motivational quotes. This is on Switch, yeah. Switch. I also have a lime green screen Switch controller. You want me to really mess you up? It's true, I don't have a butt. I can really mess you up. I don't know if you're ready though. Just is that enough for you? It's my floating head. Is that good? Do you like that? Is that enjoyable? It's kind of weird with the blanket though. It's all fuzzy. Ah. Gee, where's our Phoebos at? Been like at least 20 minutes since I saw one. Nope. Yep. Yeah. Well, it's a fleece blanket. I need to go get like a sheet. It's the fleece that does it. If it's straightened out, even that doesn't work. This used to be my background. It has sucked. It's so bad. And a lot of people use these. It's just bad. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Fleece blanket, not good for green screen. Oh, hey, you want to see a fun thing? Hey, Corey, type exclamation point, yay. Do it. I almost hit that fish. I have been on for an hour and a half. I started pretty late today. I don't think Corey heard me. Oh, yes you did. Are you not... Oh, did you lose your subscribership? You have to be subbed or else it don't work. These all coordinate with my sounds. So if someone redeems a sound, which are free, they're chat points, it'll be like exclamation point screamer, exclamation point rip, exclamation point yay, exclamation point yeet, and exclamation point oof. Oh, Phoebos, baby. I almost left it. Oh. So that's complicated. I was live streaming on YouTube. I have like 340 subs on YouTube. Or maybe it's more than that now. I think it's like 360. Anyways, I had an audience over there, but then it was like when you stream on YouTube, it puts all your videos with your other content, and then you can't, like, it's almost impossible to differentiate between everything. So I didn't like that. So I came over to Twitch in February. It hasn't been very long, but I just hit affiliate in August, mid-July. So recently became affiliate. And I have a schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Hey, did you do your Prime sub? Did it expire? Because were you the one that dropped off today? Someone dropped off today. Another Phoebos? Do Screamer, Corey. You'll like the Screamer one, I think. It's because you have some that live in your walls, so I think you'll like the Screamer one. Do exclamation point Screamer. Yeah, so I made this thing for subs. They can have something fun they can do when people play sounds. It's just a fun thing. I can change the videos out too. I found some that worked for the time being, and then yeah, I'll do Screamer for you. Was that a Phoebos? See the bats. There's the bats, and it'll probably play it again because you did it. It lasts for a while. The bat one does. Oh, it's just gonna go for a hot minute because you did it too. And you can do oof. Oof is also one. No. Nope, that's not one. Nice try, though. Maybe I do have secret ones. Who knows? I don't think I have any yet, but I do plan on getting a secret one. Oh, the baby is up and he is not happy. You guys hear the baby? You probably can't. Maybe you can. Who knows? He was being pretty loud. I can hear him. Yeah, he's mad. You can do yeet, which is currently this. I'm Mr. Pirate. If you're subbed, you can do these. Yeet. Oof. It's an explosion right here. I don't know why it's right here, but it is. So, Corey, you just got automodded for the word penis and slap. Just so you know. I was gonna do one for cabbages, but I couldn't find a video that I thought would work. Yeah, it blocked the word slap. No joke. You're really good at finding the words that the automod doesn't like. Darn it. That's not what I wanted. Oh, do rip. That's another one. R.I.P. It does a little bit of rain. You see the rain? It's very hard to see. Because I permitted it, I allowed it to go through, so now it's not mad at it. Every time that you've got one and I allow your comment, it says, oh, okay, we won't get mad at that anymore. So like now, if you were to say slap, it wouldn't get mad. I don't know why. It does certain words and not others. Dude, that'd be a good one. Actually. Like a smoke of cloud smoke or something. Yeah, there's a whole website where you can set up these like chat alerts things through video. You made it break. Ziggs, it didn't like that. Probably because there's so many exclamation points. Yeah, it's all the exclamation points. Oh, Corey found one. It's not like turd, although that would be pretty funny. Are these words that Twitch doesn't like, or is it just this weird, my Twitch automod? I didn't even know it did that. I don't even know like who set that up to where it does that. Did I set it up? I don't know. Hi, Basculin. Alright, Feedboss, here we come. Feedboss Barboach. Smoke isn't one. I've only got like 4 set up. I have the same ones set up that are for my redemption, channel redemption points. Yeah, Corey does like Jesus turd. No, it's yelling at Jesus turd, like the entire phrase. Which is not a phrase I would think would even exist. Hope you're having fun here, Ziggs. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Jesus, turds. I see what you did there. That's a good one. Oh my gosh. Yes, I know. I will allow it. Goodness gracious. Chillin'. Chillin' like a villain. Hanging out. Whoa. If we get bored of Pokemon, we can always switch. I'm gonna switch games whenever. Imagine if we're bored of Feeboss hunting. That's not a Feeboss. RuneScape. I've never played RuneScape. I don't even have RuneScape. You're really trying to find secret ones? I don't have any. Ooh. Excuse me. I don't have any secret ones. I really don't. The only secret one I was going to do was cabbages, and have not done that. You can do exclamation point prime. That one works. But that's a different thing. I do not do this full time. I do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday evenings. And then I have a full-time job during the day. So I wish I could do this full time, but I don't make. I think I just barely made my first $100. Like, well, Friday or Monday. What is today? Today's Monday. Yeah, I think Friday was my official first $100 on Twitch. Which, you know, that's cool. But I'd have to be making a lot more to leave my day job and prove to my wife that being a full-time streamer / content creator is actually a job. Puppy boss, I bit my tongue. You're just doing random stuff, Corey. So, like, for example, ask a question in chat. Like, I don't know, like, ask something, right? $100 didn't have is right. $100 that I put towards billboards. I have my face popping up on 5 billboards in the California freeways areas and 1 in Georgia. Yeah, I'd have to be making a lot of money per hour of streaming to be able to do it full time. It would have to be a lot. Did another one spawn? Nope, it was a Magikarp. Dang it. Do you want to see what my encounters are so far? Because I had 0 when we started this, so. We are at 71. Wow, we've actually got a lot higher than I thought. Oh! Almost touched him. Almost touched a Basculin. We don't want Basculin. Okay, good. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Now do exclamation point magic number 8 ball. There you go. And that'll answer your question for you. Jeez. Hi, Lindsay. Corey, exclamation point screamer. Thanks, Sigs. I'm glad you're here. Normally I've got more people here. Today's a weird off day. It's a quiet day. My mod was here earlier. Ooh, what was that? I'll do it, Lindsay. You want to see? There you go. There's your screamer. It didn't work, did it? I wonder if it's just 8 ball. Hold on. There it is. You have to do 8 ball. Dude, that looks like my kid in the 8-ball thing. The heck? I guess babies are babies, but... Yay! What do I play Battlefield on? On my PC. If that's what you're asking. I usually play Recon, only because I enjoy the Recon. Magikarp. I like playing Recon. I find it to be fun. And whenever I play with the other guns, it's too close and personal. 30-second cooldown, pretty sure. Lens coming in here with the grammar check. Yeah, the yay one per person has like a minute cooldown per person, but then a 30-second cooldown to be reused. So you probably do it now. It should work when you type it with stuff too. Should. I don't English good. You're on Xbox? Nice. It's cross-platform, right? I know the new one's going to be cross-platform, but Xbox One and the original Xbox One, not the Series X. Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 are they're going to be grouped together, and then like all of PC, the new PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X will all be cross-platform together. So that's going to be sick. I don't fly though. I don't do airplanes. I need to learn how to fly the airplanes. Because the last airplane I hopped in Battlefield, I went straight into the ground. So, it was not good. I had no control. I'm not going to prove that, Corey. I'm going to let it be a mystery. Lindsay, did you see the new emote, Lindsay? Oh yeah, is the new Xbox just unfindable? I have the Xbox One, like the big guy. He was like that big before they came out with the S. The problem with flying is I think I have the controls inverted, which is like the natural way to do it for people. I can't fly with inverted controls. I need up to be up and down to be down. If it's not that, then it's not good. I can see what you said, Corey, but I'm ignoring it. Do we think we can get a third Feebas in a row? We got 2. We got 3. 1%. I don't know why it like stacks sometimes, but yeah, you can do emotes. Boom. Boom. Know what game I haven't played in a long time? That I'd have to have a big learning curve is Wildlands. Lindsay, did you ever play that with me? I don't think we ever got into it. That was a fun one. Wildlands is a very interesting Minecraft-y kind of game. Where is the spawn? Oh, where is the spawn? Oh, there it is. Was that 4? 4 in a row? It's pretty good. Can we get 5? I think I've gotten like 7 at most. Going. Oh yeah, we got it. You saw my video? Which video? Ah! Which video? Oh, it's spicy chat. Yeah, that's what I added. You sell them later? Sell what later? Oh, of Wylands. Yeah, yeah. Sell shinies? Or sell Phoebus? No, I just want the shiny. I don't sell shinies. I have a lot of shinies, so I... Not in sword and shield. Ooh. Really, what do I try to do? Whoa, excuse me. Ugh. Let me open up Chrome really quick. I'll pull up my why I'm doing what I'm doing. I think it's in my OneDrive. You calling for a shiny? That's not a shiny though. I have a shiny one of those. That's a sucky shiny. So I'll show you what I'm doing here. Here's display. Which one's it gonna? There we go. This whole thing here is my national dex. I just got an encounter with something. This is my national dex. It has all Pokemon in it. I'm tracking which ones I have right here under registered. If I have the shiny, which is I have not worked on the shiny dex yet, so technically that's not up to date. Bored, Corey, get out of here. Those two, I think I have Deoxys. I just need to move them in. I got down to here. That's as far down as I got. And then I separated the gens. Let's see, you can't really see, but Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, but they're all connected. They're all linked in. I'm trying to do a shiny dex. I'd love to have a full shiny dex. Sokka is here. I don't have a thing for Sokka. Other than the chat point to redeem her. Pet scratch, kitty scratches. That's not how you spell underwear. There's a Phoebus. We got a shiny Basculin doing this at our 16th encounter of Basculin. Unintentional encounter, I should say. Fight. Kill. Hey, Martian. You going to bed? Or do you want to do Battlefield? Yeah, there's currently, I think it's 898. Not counting the 2 new ones that they just added. So that we know there's more. There's Rip. Is my phone ringing? Oh. Hi. You need a boppy? Alright, I'm bringing it. Sorry, my thing flipped on Do Not Disturb. Be right there. Alright, give Chrissy the boppy for the baby. And we'll do Battlefield. Who wants to do Battlefield? I do. Corey's bored of Pokemon, apparently. Whatever. Wait. Okay, yeah. Alright, hang tight. I'm going to open up Battlefield so it can load. It's going to take a second. You want to just hop in the Cabbage Discord, bro? Since we actually have gaming stuff in chat. I gotta hide that. Stay tuned, peeps. We'll get Battlefield up and running here in just a second. Maybe. If it wants to load. Here it goes. Here it comes. It's coming. Hang tight. Hang tight. Hang tight.
Oh. Oh, I finished that. Okay. Not one that I do. Hi, Corey. Oh, cool. What, you're trying to make me have a thing now? Good. Let's see. What's that? Sure, we'll get to that. That's not the one. Wow, thanks, Corey. Thanks for calling me a wiener. Oh.
Did it load? Yeah, we are here. Can't leave you alone and trust you, can I?
What, Corey?
Oh, hey, John. Hold on.
Hi.
Hi, John.
Hello.
Oh, I pinched my finger on something. I don't know what it was. I gotta change this.
There's a pistol flamethrower? What the shit? That's crazy.
What's a pistol flamethrower?
Oh, if you play as Assault, you can... One of the things you can use is a pistol flamethrower instead of explosives.
Oh. Do you think it's gonna lag on me today, or do you think it's gonna actually be good?
I don't know.
I can't join you.
You can't? Oh, let me see if I can join you.
I am in a squad. Oh, I have not created a squad. That is why.
Ah.
Private squad. Alright, let's go. I've had people in my, chat for, all... the whole stream I've had certain people, lurking, but they're not actually lurking because they're not actually counting as viewers, so I don't actually understand, who these people are. I don't know what they mean. I still don't understand when it's tracking, users in your chat, but they're not actually in your chat.
I don't know.
I don't know what it means. Hopefully I don't lose streams or frames, guys. This game has been sucking my computer to death, so we'll see how it goes.
It's funny that you have issues with this and I don't.
I know.
You didn't have issues with Call of Duty and I could not get that game to run.
Oh, I'm in charge. Oh, crap.
Yeah, you're in charge.
Alright, multiplayer strategic conquest?
Which one did you... Well, I mean, you can do whichever one you want to...
Or tactical or breakthrough?
So we did breakthrough last time.
That was alright. I didn't like the map we were on, though.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of...
Let's just do strategic. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, we can do strategic.
I don't know anything about what some of these maps are. That is my level of expertise with Battlefield, everyone. If you don't know that, you should know that now.
All I know is I do not like Iwo Jima on breakthrough. If you're the attack,
Oh, does it?
It's hard, man.
Oh yeah, you couldn't get Destiny 2 to work.
Yeah, I never could get Destiny.
Tactical is the best one to do. Alright, we'll switch to tactical after strategic.
Yeah. Let's try one game.
I don't even know I don't know the difference between strategic and tactical.
I don't know either.
Oh no, should we be medic? No, just kidding. I'm gonna be recon. That is freaking loud.
I don't want to play.
Holy freaking crap.
Here, I'll play recon with you and see what happens.
Okay, we're gonna go to B there. I don't know how to mark it other than zooming in on it.
I don't remember half the commands for.
Let's go. Is it our grenade? Throw a grenade. Oh jeez. I like this bridge thing. That's neat. Infantry based. Oh, strategic is more vehicle based. Interesting.
Yeah, which means I'll probably suck at strategic.
Oh, drop my teammate. Don't stand in front of me, teammate. There's a dude in the
Can
smoke.
you actually hurt yourselves?
No, only in hardcore. In hardcore, you can kill your teammates.
Yikes.
I don't know if anyone's there, but I saw a guy for like a split second.
I am running in the swamps. I don't know why, but I am.
Oh, freak. Someone's shooting me from down below.
Where? Which side?
They got me. Oh, he's on the freaking bridge hitting me. No comments on what? On John not getting Destiny 2 to work? Or you have not earned the privilege to join Sir Jonathan Esquire III.
Yeah, he calls me Sir Jonathan sometimes. Otherwise, wait, where'd he go? I just saw that guy.
I
Where'd
am.
he go? Jeez.
Oh, you're below the bridge. How'd you manage that?
You go around the side of the bridge. Ah! I'm dead.
What the frick? Where's that guy?
He's dead now.
Oh, is he?
In front of you. Yeah.
Grenade! I've got you, buddy. Just gotta throw a grenade first, you know. Clear the area.
Oh, there's somebody sniping from the bridge.
Up top?
Yeah. Nobody's on this side of this one. Okay. Trying to do is see the bridge.
Whoa, that's really low down. I did not think I'd be that low down.
Man, this is a pretty big map.
You guys see that headshot? On a not moving target?
I find it's really funny, like my first games of the night are usually my best. Oh shit, there's a tank. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, I have 0 level of a good game. John is part of my round table and has proven himself to be a loyal knight. You're saying that I have not earned a place on your round table?
You've not earned a place at the table, apparently.
That's alright. I mean, you married my sister, so... Baker's done.
There's a couple guys running across the bridge towards B. Just so you know.
Can't you dive? Yeah, you can dive. Up we go. How do I undive?
Oh, fuck. Uh-oh.
Oh, we've lost B already?
Yeah, I told you there were people up there. And they're not standing close enough to the edge of the bridge, so I can't help you.
Whee! Oh, I'm like moving right now. Where are you at?
I'm
Oh,
on the
you're
bottom.
way over there.
Okay, I helped with that guy. Where's the other one going?
Just gotta find him.
Ah, I'm gonna
Under
die.
the table,
There's
scrubbing the
tank.
floor. That's not very nice.
Damn. Okay. I need to go to a different area. 'Cause that was not working out. Let me try to go.
Sorry, just making sure I'm
I'm
not
gonna
getting a
try to
message
go
or
up on the
something.
bridge. This is probably gonna go really wrong. Like, really.
Do you think they can see me?
I don't know. My internet might be cutting out.
Your internet? No! Ooh. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Okay. Yep. Well, this is. We have charge of objective Charlie.
Oh, we got Charlie.
That's good. I'm running up towards B, but I may have any promises about what's gonna happen.
Oh, did you see me freaking flick that?
No, I had to turn off.
Hit a dude right in the head. His buddy's rezzing him.
Where at A?
No, like right under the bridge.
Oh.
Dude, that was a good flick, though. I'm pretty impressed.
I am up at B.
Sorry, one sec. I'm attaching my.
Oh yeah, sniped the guy out of a turret. And
Nice.
And now we're gonna die at B. This is gonna go great.
It's not letting me spawn on you. Get out of combat. Maybe I don't want to spawn on you.
Probably not. There's only 2 tanks up here. That's good.
Woo!
Got one.
I got one too.
Fuck.
Oh!
I should probably switch off of.
I'm getting you, buddy. I'm getting you. I'm getting you. Ah! Nope. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
no.
Oh, the
That's why-
tank. That's why.
Yeah.
Dude, I
that's why
freaking.
Oh, it's on me under the bridge? That's nice. Thank you.
Alright. We gotta get rid of that tank.
Yeah, I know.
Is there no one on the bridge anymore?
Bridge.
Bridge has only enemies on it now.
There's a sniper.
Yeah, I know.
And I am no longer a sniper, so this is going to be interesting. You know the best part? Oh god! I died. I did it dumb. I should have just thrown a grenade from the start.
Oh, I hit him. I hit the guy, hit the guy, hit the guy.
Oh, I got killed and fell off the bridge. That was kind of crappy. Has it? No, it hasn't.
Ah! I knew he was gonna pop back around eventually.
Oh,
Let's go to B?
D.
Oh, to D.
Dog.
Are we losing D? Oh, we are.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gaining D. We almost have full control.
Yeah, but there's still people here. Oh, I went way over. My bad.
Can you imagine if I could hit this guy from this freaking far away?
Fuck. I got it.
I got him, I got him, I got him, I got him.
Yeah, but I died.
Oh no, I got you, I got you. I got you, I got you.
You might die. Be careful.
No!
I told you. They were watching me.
Oh, there's 2 of them still there. Oh, he rezzed
Yeah.
this guy. That's why.
No, there were still 2 there.
Oh, I should have put my deploy down. I didn't put my deploy down. Or my recon. Oh, we could still spawn on D?
Yeah, we took D back. Oh, I should have stayed as the assault. I'm an idiot. I usually go recon when I feel like I need to die less.
I like to hang back. I have more fun when I'm not, like, in the firefight.
Oh, there's me that, like, sometimes I'm like that with recon, and other times I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna run in with my sidearm.
Dude, there's so many vehicles just exploded on the bridge.
Oh, I almost killed that guy. There's a guy behind us on the bridge. By E. You know,
Ah!
right side of the broken bridge. Or left side, I guess, where you guys
There's
are.
guys by D. That's who I'm looking at right now. I think they're dead, though. At the moment.
There's a tank somewhere. There's a guy on the bridge between here and F, just so you know.
Okay.
Though, like, back portion.
Uh-oh, we got
There's
guys
people
on...
D. Yeah. I don't know where though.
They're blowing up our tanks.
Yeah, they're with their own tanks from very far away.
No, there's people right over here.
Where? Oh fuck, they're behind us. I didn't know that! I thought they couldn't spawn back there. They ran all the way behind us.
Dude, I scanned, like... When I hit people with assault rifles, it feels like it takes forever to get somebody down. But then when I get hit, it's like 3 hits and I'm down.
Oh, I feast or famine with it. Either I'm really good or it's like...
It's like garbage.
Yeah. I use the STG-44 and that actually helps a lot.
Oh, there's a friggin' tank.
Can I use this thing? Can I use this big boy? Can I not use this big boy? I really want to use this big boy, man.
Nope, it's just for looks.
Fuck! I want to use it!
We're actually doing pretty good, though. Our team is winning at the moment.
Yeah. Couple of guys. There's a vehicle at D, so this will be hard to win back, but... Oh, another vehicle. There's a tank incoming.
Okay, let me get my spotter out.
Oh! I hit a headshot, dude.
So did I!
Oh my god.
I think I'm getting shot at by the friggin' tank, though.
Yeah, I don't... Unless they
Or
put
the
it in,
vehicle.
kill it.
Dang. I'm gonna put my deploy down in this bush over here.
I'm running towards D a little bit.
No! Son of a gun.
Who got you?
Freaking marksman. No, it's a...
Where at? Oh, I see. Is that a person right there?
Yep,
That
that's a
is.
person.
Got him.
Crossing the water. There's another one.
Got two. Hit a third. Hit a fourth, but I didn't kill him.
John, get him!
He is behind a hill. I can't. Where are you?
I'm right next to you.
Okay. He's behind that tree. Be careful.
Oh, I got a hit on him. I had to reload.
Hit him.
How is he not dead? I hit him.
He is. I killed
Oh,
him.
is he dead now? Okay, come get me! Pick me up!
I don't know if there's a guy there.
I don't think so.
There were two
I think he was
that ran
alone.
over there, and I
We
only
killed one though.
No, I only killed one and two ran over there after the third. There were two guys, that's why I was reloading. That guy, because I didn't kill that one that was there.
Right, right. Right, well we have D again.
Yeah. I'm kind of just staying down here because
Where's C at?
C is on the other side of the
Oh,
river.
it's way over there.
Yeah, it's like A, but... Oh, C's over there. Wow. I thought C was over...
Oh, we lost B again?
Well, B's on their side of the bridge anyway, so... I don't really expect to hold that one.
That's true. They only have 91 more deaths.
Yeah.
And then we win.
I'm not doing great, but not awful now.
Oh, jeez.
What gun do you use? Just...
For the marksman?
Yeah, for the recon.
I keep switching off between like the first one you start with. The MK something. I'll have to look at it after.
The thing is, I don't see anybody here, so I guess I'm gonna run. Oh shit! Somebody just shot at me.
E to pick up health back. Is it the...
Vehicle close by.
It's right there.
Yeah, I know. He found me. He is right next to me.
That's a big tank. That's got the big thing on the front of it too. I don't want to deal with that.
I don't like this spot anymore. I'm in a bad place, Derek.
I know. I see you.
Piss him off. Oh, he's not even paying attention. Can I steal this?
I'm like leaning into my microphone because I'm just staring at this. You
You
just
can't
get.
hit me if I'm next to you. You can't hit me if I'm next to you.
Did you light him up?
What?
You blew him up? How'd you do that?
No, I didn't. Somebody else did. I just ran up right behind him and was
There's
like,
a sick
"You
joke
can't kill
in
me
there.
from right here."
A slick. Oh, a dick joke in there. Oh. 14 more deaths.
Jeep coming in by you. Be careful. I can't hit that guy.
I just turned around and there was a guy there.
There's another one over by you, I think. We won.
Dude, I just turned around and saw a guy duck down under those bags. I
Yeah,
just,
I saw him too. I saw him.
I
the other
just
way he stopped.
sniped him in the head. Alright, I'm gonna back us out.
Okay.
This is because I want to pick the other one. The one that,
Is more infantry?
I don't know. Yeah. What was it? Tactical? That Zig said?
Yeah. I think so.
Alright, we're gonna quit. Yes. Did it bring you with me?
It should.
I hope so.
If I hit continue, does it? I don't know if it makes me. No. Please tell me it went with you, because if not, I feel stupid.
I mean, right now it's showing. Nope, it didn't.
Nope, it didn't. Okay.
Did you hit continue or exit?
I thought if I hit continue, I was gonna join you. So.
Nope.
My bad.
Nope.
That's
No.
not
Dude, that last kill that I got was pretty smooth. That guy was like, "Oh crap, don't die, don't die."
Alright, I'm gonna join you.
Okay, we're gonna go back. Tactical is
Oh,
what?
You're gonna have to recreate the thing.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah.
Tactical is what Ziggs was saying.
Yes.
It's got the big thing in the front of it. Yeah, that does have a joke in there, doesn't it? All right, let's go. Oh, I gotta look at my my class before I load and tell you what gun I'm using. I enjoy whatever weapon I am using. I do enjoy this sniper.
Yeah, I forget which one I've been using.
But it's gotta
I
have
think I'm
the
using
right
the
sights.
Lanfield.
Did I use that one?
Cause like I know that like the best one is the car, what is it, the car 98K or whatever, the car 98.
Mm-hmm.
And I prefer the Lee Enfield one.
Dude, my mic is now picking up my computer sounds.
Oh, fun.
Hold on, peeps. I heard that.
I have a random glass bottle next to me, so just like.
There you go. Now you can't hear it anymore.
Yeah, I'm
Hopefully.
using the Lee Enfield number 4 Mark 1.
I'm also using that gun currently.
Yeah, I like
I do. That's the one I like the most out of the. I've used the Gewer
yeah.
M95 one. Looks like
Yeah.
I've unlocked a different one.
Wow, we are.
I don't know. I just like the Lee Enfield. Oh.
We are in a mission, man. There is a lot of things we need to capture. Oh, I missed him. Fudge, that was...
Oh,
What'd you do?
freaking getting bombed by Mr. Airplane Man over here. He almost killed me. He did a freaking airstrike on me.
Oh, Derek, there's one coming for you. I got killed by a tank. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna probably not play this class this time.
What's coming for me? A person or a...
There's a person next to you.
Dude, did you see that? I was in this side of the building. Jeez. And this half of the building blew up. Oh, there they are. I found him. You picked me up? Did you kill him?
Spawn on new. Yeah.
Nice, bro. Good job.
I tried to play like the sniper style medic, and I just did not like it.
Oh! Oh, I ran out of bullets.
Don't walk out the front door.
No, I'm dead. There's two of them.
Oh my god, I walked out the front door into that guy.
I hit him twice, I think.
No, I walked out into to a tank.
Oh, there's a tank out there? Oh no, there were two
Yeah.
people in our building. That's what I was
Oh, I walked out the front door like, okay, we're gonna die if we stay here.
saying.
And then there was a tank that was right outside the door, and I was like, guess I'll
Excuse
back
you.
up then. Oh, I'm gonna get sniped here. I think I heard a sniper shot go by me.
I'm just gonna ride on top of this tank for a minute.
Oh shit.
Da 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 da
Oh,
da
that
da
didn't
da
kill
da
it.
da
It
da
didn't
da
kill
da
it.
da da
It
da
didn't kill
da.
him!
Ba ba da da.
Please.
Dude, this building is completely crumbled.
Fuck.
Oh, you played it sooner than when it actually played. Yeah, I don't understand the lag with this sound alerts.
Again, if he's on mobile, that's what it is.
Oh yeah, if you're on mobile, maybe it's delayed or something.
Yeah, mobile has more of a delay.
No tank, you're leaving me behind. That's alright. You're going to, are you at E right now? Where are you?
I'm dead.
I'm in combat?
Yeah, it said you were. I don't know. I'm right behind you now.
Alright, we're going to B with the tank. That's where the tank is going.
Yep.
So
I
we're
forgot to
just-
switch. Ooh, I'm using a grenade launcher, and I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I'm taking down B. We gotta watch from E though, because they took E, so they're gonna be coming from that way.
Ooh, I heard booms, and I don't like it. Where is he behind us? Where is he? Let's see. That's over there.
Ooh! Cleaned up for your teammate.
Okay.
I see shots being fired, but I can't tell which direction they're going in.
Okay, there's somebody at B, by the way. I hit him twice. He's taking 38 damage. Got him. Killed him underneath.
There's a bunch of dudes over here.
Killed another one. I don't know where the other guys are, but
Ah! 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 Ah!
there's another one dead. I don't know where these other guys are.
He's right behind you. There you go.
Yeah, I saw him. Still
There's another one on the hill.
where? Oh fuck. Oh, is that guy?
Oh my gosh, it says I'm getting hit from
Got him.
behind.
Yeah, there might be something over there that's making it go boom. Oh god, be careful. You can die by getting hit by debris.
Yeah. Ah, there's a tank! That's what it is!
Oh my god, dude, I thought I was close. I couldn't get my grenade launcher out fast enough. Yeah. Hey, we tried.
No. Oh, I should put down my deploy.
I got like 3 kills that time.
I got a few. I hit a few guys too. We can still spawn on B. We can still save it. Oh no, it
You
spawned
spawn
me
away from it.
miles away. I'm closer to E, I think, than I am to B. Oh,
I'm
not
at-
quite.
I'm like right at B, but I cannot get this kill. Where is he? I missed him! I missed him!
There's a lot going on around me.
I almost killed the tank, by the way.
Is it still there?
Yeah, dude. The tanks have a lot of health, man. I'm just gonna come to you. Go to E, go to E, go to E. Let's go to our left there.
Oh, I was just gonna go back to B when the tank left it.
No, E. Edward.
We're going.
Oh my god! Ah, I might die here. Okay. I got a kill, almost got a second, and I freaked out, and that's what happened. There's like 5 guys up there. Yeah.
He blew up the building I was in?
We
What a
lost.
punk.
We lost A. Okay. I don't know.
No one's gonna be able to save me here. Oh my gosh, there are a lot of dudes.
Oh god! Ah! Sniper.
I went to spawn on you and it was like, no, no, no.
You can spawn on me now, probably. There's a sniper over on the road.
Oh!
Did he get you?
Get down! You know, he's right behind you. He's right behind you.
Oh god, I'm gonna die here anyways. What the? He's over there now? Okay, there's like 4 guys here.
Yeah, he's in the like yellow flowers.
No, there was another person behind you. I got behind barrels and still died.
You spawn on here and pick me up before I die.
I mean, probably not, because they're still there.
No, there's our tank distracting them. Hooray! Oh, dude, I was so dead. Run! That grass is like really good for sniper hiding.
Yeah, until people turn off graphics.
My graphics are all set to low.
Yeah. That's our tank. Okay, there's another tank. At E, that's good. Can I climb over this wall? Okay, yes I can. I thought that was a bad guy.
Come on, bro, pop your head up. There's a dude on top of the church.
Killed one at E.
And just watched a dude fall out of an airplane. I don't know if he's still on top of the church or if he like...
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Oh, that's our airplane.
Oh, what? Oh,
You
they
can't
were
get over
down
a
here.
stupid fence.
Okay.
Where are they? Are you in E?
Yeah, there's like 3 here. Don't worry about me. We're gonna. I don't know how this one's gonna go. I'm gonna see.
I'm just like peeking around these corners.
I should have brought the frag grenade rifle. I think I hit one like twice.
Where?
It was down the road a ways. There's a tank to our right, by the way, at A.
Ah!
Oh shit! Ah! Wait, that didn't kill you? I went to throw I went to throw an explosive, and there's a guy running right at me as I rounded the corner. So I just shot it. There might be a couple guys near you, like on your right. They're gonna be in.
There's a lot of dudes. Well, it's you running around making all that freaking noise.
Nope. Yeah, because I just got there. There's a guy on top of the church still.
Oh, it's a teammate. Holy crap.
Yeah. That's a tank. There is a tank over there.
John, there's a guy right there.
Yep. Okay. There's no way he should have hit me. I was on the floor.
Oh, got a hit. Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna change back to recon. I'm dying way too much. Guess I'm going to see, and I didn't write that loadout. Where are these guys? There's guys here, and I don't like.
Whoa! Where'd he go? There's a guy here. Where the heck did he go? Oh, I'm in a bad place.
Where is this guy?
I'm out of ammo. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
There's guys here. Oh, he's on the tank. He's on the tank. Fuck. Alright, that didn't go well. Wow.
Is that not a
yeah.
person?
Wow, that C did not work out for me. Where are you? You're at E still? Okay.
I'm still here.
On you. I'm spawning on you. To the right of that wall.
Ah!
Okay, nope.
Ah! Run!
Oh,
Run!
fuck.
Just run! He
Yeah,
got
I ran
me.
one way 'cause there was
Oh, he's
another
on the
guy.
roof. Dude, there's freaking one marksman and a bazooka dude on the roof
Oh, that's nice.
of the
I
church
am
still.
not doing very well.
Where'd I put? Oh, I didn't put a recon down nearby.
They took D, by the way.
They took D. Isn't it like right by our spawn?
Yeah, but, you know, if nobody's there.
Freak, I'm going into.
Take it.
Holy jeez.
Yeah, we lost C. That's okay. Whatever. We're probably gonna lose this game anyways.
Oh yeah, we're like down by a ton.
By 200, like 5 or something like that. 7 now. Whatever. 6. Got him. I killed one at D.
Great. I was driving a vehicle that I couldn't shoot unless I was in the
There's
shoot
nobody
seat.
here. There's nobody here. Oh wait, no, there's one. Found one. How did he kill me from that? He's on the left side of D. He's by a tree.
Ah! No, he's still alive. Oh no, someone got him. Someone got him. He's dead. He's dead.
Okay.
He's dead.
They're taking E. Oh shit! I made a mistake.
What did you do?
I went to B and I saw like 2 jeeps coming.
Medic! You're not a medic.
I spawned at B. This
We're
is-
losing D again. Who the heck is at D? We got a guy here on our.
I don't like this.
I don't know what's happening at D, but it's not good.
Yeah.
Oh hey, you've got company.
I know. Don't come here. Or you.
I was pushing the
You know-
wrong button. I was holding F instead of D.
I don't
Come
think
get me,
I'll
John.
be able to I
Yeah.
can't.
I'm down low. You can get me.
No, I can't.
Totally.
No, I can't. Don't lie to me.
Oh, never mind. He's watching my dead body. Never mind. Don't come to me.
Which
You
way are
stay
they
where you
coming
are.
From?
They're right here. There's dudes just spawned into it too. Whoa, dude. Yeah, there's no way you live through this. Are you still alive?
Yep. Derek! Derek! Okay, guy, I saved you.
I was just trying to blow him up. Oh, there's 2-player tanks. I grenaded the front of one of them. I don't think my grenades do much to him, though. Rattlesnake venom price has gone up? Why are you looking up rattlesnake venom?
Because he wants to freaking start milking it to make money. I'm gonna die to fucking...
Dude, you got a tank?
I was laying there for so long.
Oh, I should have gone in real fast.
Oh
And-
my god. I was just laying in the corner like, I'm gonna die. The whole time.
We got a bunch of dudes going to A, and then we can go to $25 per, like, what?
It's per vial.
Why are there guys in our spawn? Oh my gosh.
Because it's the fun of this game, you know?
There's literally a guy right here in our spawn.
Okay.
Nope, there's a whole squad here at A. Was that A that I spawned at?
I don't think so.
Got him.
I cannot hit him. Why did I throw that? Okay, that didn't hit. That got him. Fucking finally. There's more coming from B.
From B? Alright.
Yeah, from B towards C. I saw a bunch running this way.
Well, there's a
That's a
tank.
Yep.
That's a problem.
I found out the hard way.
Oh! That's $225 per gram? Yeah, but how many rattlesnakes you gotta suck in order to get that much money? Or that many grams?
Oh, do you have to suck? Can you please not word it that way, Derek?
You pick me up, bud? Did someone get that tank?
Nope. And they saw me apparently?
Yeah, because they were probably watching where I died.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're going to F.
I'm gonna...
We're spawning way in the backside of F.
let's equip this and deploy it. Oh, I deployed at the wrong place. That's good. I wanted this.
What? What? That tank is
Wait.
on the other side of the map. I got hit by a tank in the field.
I hit him once and then just got ridiculous.
I tried to place my recon box. We got enemies. This is an enemy. That's an enemy. There's an enemy there.
That's fine.
Yikes. Rattlesnake produces 1 gram a day, so if you have 10 rattlesnakes, you can make 2250 a day.
That's, yeah, if they're producing the maximum amount, so, you know.
That'd be cool, except dangerous, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be dangerous.
Yeah, but how much do you have to invest into it to, like,
Quite a bit.
make money back on it?
Price. Gotta get the right food.
You gotta get
You have to get your
the
license.
snakes,
which you have
the
to keep
license, the...
renewing. You have to get a handler's license as well.
Why?
Because Corey likes rattlesnakes. I mean, I don't blame him. Rattlesnakes are cool. I'm gonna die here. Hi Derek. You're at the
Hi.
spot too, right?
Yeah, there's a guy
Okay.
somewhere around here. Come on, just place it. Thank you.
Where is this guy?
Oh, we're actually getting B back.
Okay, what is... There's a tank! Fuck!
There's always a tank. Have we not destroyed their tanks?
No.
Or do they get
we
more?
did, but not that many of them. Not enough of them. Now I'm spawning on you.
Okay. We're losing D?
Yeah, watch the one by our spawn. That's a ways away from here.
Oh, jeez, no! Bad! Bad!
What?
Bad!
What'd you do?
Bad! There's a tank going to B.
Yep, I'm gonna die here. What the fuck? God, I can't hit that. Woo! That was a. Oh man. I am not doing well this game at all.
No, I don't get it. I hit him with at least 3 bullets.
Deploy.
I'm dead. You can't deploy on me.
No, I meant to A.
You're trained on how to handle a milk venomous snake? Yeah, that's great, but like... you gotta... Don't you have to like keep them at a certain temperature and stuff too?
There's no one here.
Oh.
I thought there were. We were losing it, so I just assumed. I guess I'm running to E. 'Cause, you know,
Apparently I was in this thing? What the heck is this thing?
that is a motorcycle.
But it's also a tank?
It's a half track. Therefore, not a tank.
Whee! Woohoo! I didn't make any noise coming into E.
There's a guy coming to E. I mean, there's always people coming, but you know. Let's see. He's being taken, which means we're about to get a rude awakening.
Yay, we did it! Just in time for there to be another bad guy, I'm pretty sure.
Bitch, you thought.
Just
Guy
put
came
that
over
guy
the
out of
wall
his...
trying to be sneaky, so I just kind of grenade launched him.
You could still use the stairs.
What happened?
Killed the dude's recon spot in the church.
Where are you?
Oh, what is this?
Where are you, Derek?
What kind of crazy freaking... I'm in the church.
Oh, okay. I'm outside the church.
I feel like I'm holding this gun like upside down or something.
Oh, we lost.
Dude, some dude had a freaking crazy sniper in that church. I was like, oh, there's a recon spot here. And then all of a sudden... talk text? Oh. Temperature is easy. You can use a key from colder, which makes them slower, and I'm totally against it because I can actually bring harm to... Oh, make the snakes colder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see how that'd be a
Easy
problem.
moly.
Dude, guess, how did I do? 3 kills and 11 deaths. I felt like I did better than that. But John, 12 and 18, bro. Killing it. Which class were you doing? Support or assault?
I did assault, but I also did recon for a while.
Which weapon do you use when you play assault?
STG 44.
Oh, I don't have that unlocked yet. You have to be level 13 to unlock that?
Yeah, I kind of played a lot now. The other one I run is I run medic every once in a while. Yeah, you know what? Let's run recon this time. Ooh. Okay. Wrong map for this.
Interesting. You can equip a 3x scope on a freaking handgun? Or on a assault rifle?
Yeah.
No wonder people are hitting me from like 10 miles away.
The funny thing is I don't. I still hit people from 10 miles away.
Alright, well now I got a new thing I want to try. Oh, the Ruby has a good rate of fire. The Ruby had to equip. Yeah, that makes sense you would want to make them colder, but it also makes sense that that would be
Well, I mean, you have to balance it. It's not
inhumane.
like always being colder. You
Oh,
cool them
dude.
down right before you milk them.
Oh my gosh, that thing bounces around like no way's business.
What, the STG-44?
Whatever it is that I'm using.
I don't know. I need to switch over.
There's a guy coming.
Where?
Somewhere around here. There's a tank right there.
Yeah.
I hit it. With whatever this thing is.
Oh, with Panzerfaust? Those aren't very good. If you want really long range kind of stuff, you can use the M1A1 bazooka.
Ah!
Got that guy on the floor. He was just laying there.
There's another one.
Ow.
There's another one.
Another what?
Guy on the floor.
Where?
$50 on a female, 25 on a male, and breed your own rattlesnakes. Yeah. That's an idea, except wouldn't you have to also get a permit for breeding them?
There's not really a breeding permit for them. It's kind of a different thing. But really what you'd have to do is you really want to find ones that have better genes for it.
Whoop.
Like certain
Yeah. I was gonna come pick you up.
I was already dead. I wanted to switch classes. I didn't want to play recon into vehicles.
Apparently there's a lot of people here.
Fuck. I killed the vehicle. I killed the vehicle, but don't come towards me. There's a guy here with a shotgun.
Okay.
Spawn on you. This was probably a mistake. Guy down below.
There's a guy on your left too. Careful.
Yeah, I know, but there's like two guys down here.
Ah, I'm running.
We have charge of objective Charlie.
Peeking. Peeking.
Missed him. Thank you. Give me ammo.
No! Medic! Coming down from that spot before. Oh, you said they were down here?
Yeah, there we go.
That's true. Nebraska might have easy permits, huh? Can you come pick me up?
It
Or are you
depends.
dead?
I'm dead.
Oh.
You can tell by the like icon next to my name on the bottom left.
Oh, yeah, I see.
If it has that icon, it means
You're dead. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
I don't even want to come to see. Nebraska, I don't know. It really depends on the state and what animal it is.
Yeah.
Because, like, California is stupid. We don't allow axolotls because they're worried that it's gonna become an invasive species, even though they're really only from one lake because the parameters are perfect.
Come on! This thing bounces like crazy.
The STG?
I don't know. What am I using?
I don't know. You'd have to go through and check.
When I die again.
For a while, I used the M1A, the carbine, because it was easier to control than the.
I
early-
like this map, though. This map I'm enjoying. our freaking recon.
I'm going towards D right now. Although I am in a house and I don't know where to go. I went backwards. Yeah, don't go that way.
Oh, the sniper finally got me. I got distracted from the other guy.
Oh fuck. Oh, I'm gonna die here.
All right, no one's here. It's fine. I'm gonna check what my weapon is.
Got one. Got another
You got it,
one.
John. You got it. I am using the M2 carbine. Should I not be using that?
I mean, you can use whatever you want. I just like there were some weapons that I find I enjoy.
There's a way higher rate of fire. Holy crap.
Thank you for that medic. I love medics. When I play medic, I don't really go for kills. I just run around healing people and then picking them up.
That's what you should be doing when you're a medic.
No, you gotta get some kills though.
I just
'Cause
equip
it's-
that. I like the 3x though.
Okay.
I mean specializations. He wanted a buffalo, so he went to fish, and wow, they paid like $100 so they gave him permit of a buffalo. Do we own everything
That's
right
not
now?
True, 'cause that might be against federal laws.
Oh, they're here! They're in
Yeah, I
E!
Yeah, I get it.
Hostiles are attacking objective easy.
There's a guy there, coming your way.
Where?
There's a guy in this building.
Fuck! I couldn't. I hit the wall. I got killed.
Literally bad guys everywhere around me. Good job, me. Good job. Oh no, they're taking D. We gotta get to D.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take those guys.
Wait, they're at A? Isn't A in our area?
They start spawning everywhere, or they just take really long routes that don't go through there.
Alright, I think we got D back.
Yeah, we're gonna get D back. We could run to E. It's not-
I'm running. That's where I'm going right now. Go to E, we get more points.
I'm gonna go this way because I don't really want to be out
Oh.
there too much.
So now we gotta go all the way to A.
E. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna.
Dude, they're taking over C too.
That's fine. That's in the middle. Don't worry. We're like 200 lives up, my friend.
That's true.
You just gotta calm down.
We have lost our hold of objective Charlie.
That's the one thing I found with myself in this game. If I get overworked, I'm like, or worked up, I'm just like, I suck. Then I start pulling shots. It's, oh my god, this is not what I thought this building was. Okay, I thought there was a way through there. There's not.
Keep this pace up. We're in a good position so far.
Okay.
Okay, that guy's dead.
Explosives counting down.
That didn't hurt him? Oh, it did a little bit. That should have hurt him way more than it did. He's on my body. He's on my body. He's on your left.
Nope, there was a guy straight ahead of me.
Apparently I can't spawn on you, so
Nope,
there we
I'm
go.
dead, 'cause there were like 4 guys on me. I'm just gonna die. Go to A. Actually, I'm just
Oh, people complain about the rattlesnakes killing their cattle. I could see there being some kind of a, like... Where the frick is my grenade? There it is.
okay. Yeah.
That's true. That is actually not a bad idea, especially for Nebraska. Ah! Behind us!
Batting.
I hit him. I hit him.
Fuck! I didn't know there was another guy in here.
There's 2 guys in C. Oh, dude, they've got a recon. We gotta find the recon.
They only have what? How many recons? They have 4 or 5 recons. Here, you know what?
You can tell how many recon players they have.
Yeah, hold tab, and there's a symbol next to their under class. They're taking. They took A again.
Make the map bigger.
We have established control at objective Charlie.
There's something wrong with this vehicle.
What is wrong with the vehicle? Is it actually something wrong with it, or is it?
I don't know. It was acting weird.
We lost objective easy.
Just came.
I killed one. Going towards C from A. Oh, okay, I'm apparently out of the combat zone. That's nice.
Dog has been secured.
Taking down
Why would
A.
you have an area up there that you can't go to but can easily walk to? That makes no sense. Are we still fighting at A?
I finally got another kill. It's been forever. No! There's 2 guys in A just freaking hanging out. Dang. Gotta get like an airstrike or something in there. Are you by A? Okay, they're all in that like back corner.
Yeah, I know there's a smoker. There's guys in that smoke. Be careful.
Kill him, John. Kill him. Kill him, John.
Oh god, there's another one. Fuck. I got the guy, but the medic's still alive. He's gonna run at him.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, it was our guy.
There's another. We can spawn right there as well.
Oh, it's on us. Oh, someone got him. Nice. Good job, teammates. Medic, pick me up, bro. Thank you.
He's gonna put smoke down. He's not gonna just do stupid shit like that. Where the hell? Okay, we're taking A. We should probably go. Just, I don't know what can spawn where. I forget.
We got A.
Okay, where are they?
We
Cool.
have control of objective Able. Attention, objective Charlie is no longer under our control.
We lost Charlie again.
Oh my god, behind me. Not expecting that. Okay. Oh, fuck. Thank you.
We're losing objective Able.
We're losing A. Oh my gosh. Go to A. We gotta get rid of these guys. They gotta have a recon there.
They have one of those things. We're gonna have to find it. Be careful. They're gonna be able to see us as we walk in. I'm gonna launch in. I know where they are. Where is the? Did we kill everybody here? We gotta look for that thing though.
Yeah, somebody's spawning here though.
Look around for those like little radio things, because those allow people to spawn.
They could be back here. Like this whole area is open.
Is there anything back here?
Ammo.
That's actually I need to do that. don't
Like,
see
they
it.
could easily put their recon back here in this corner.
I don't know. They could also just be hiding somewhere.
Yeah.
People do that shit all the time. They just hide and then they poke out when they.
You know, just trying to watch it, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm at A right now. I don't see anybody.
Or maybe they're just running the side.
Yeah.
Dude,
They could
people
just
in
run straight
chat are...
towards it 'cause they
People
feel
in
like,
in-game
oh,
chat are
everybody's
mad.
spawning other places. Okay, there is not a good spot to be. Hit one. Hit one again. Hit a different guy that time.
I just know the second we leave A, someone's gonna end up here. Uh-oh.
What?
So, I just watched a teammate die.
From where?
Explosives ready. Bomb placed.
It's quiet over here.
Trying to watch C. Go B. Somebody around this corner.
I say that as, like, airstrikes and stuff are coming in.
Trying to watch.
Jeez,
I don't think there's
what is happening over here?
What's happening? God damn it, dude. Fuck.
Oh, sorry, teammate.
I died at C. Not doing very well. Let's see.
Oops, missed. I don't know what's happening on this map anymore. I've been so obsessed about them. Alright, we got B though. We got B. Let's go into B. B is clear.
Objective Baker is under our control.
Okay. Wow, that sucked. I did really bad. There's a medic at B. That's just, or
At
not
B?
C. C. I meant.
Is it just the one guy?
Yeah. Well, he's really watching it, so you gotta be careful. He's by the gun. I spawned on you. Right down there.
Got him.
There's a guy. Okay, this is fun. Get in here and get this guy. Can't. Good.
Alright, guys, you just keep killing guys.
Oh my god, he was just waiting at the top. Okay. There is somebody in the building where I died that's just waiting at the top of the stairs. Alright, we're gonna go back to assault. I was doing way better as assault. Spawning on you, me.
No, don't spawn by me.
I can't.
Wow, freaking... That guy blew my cover. He hid in my spot. I don't know, teammate, you could have just not done that.
What do you want it to?
I almost got C back.
Enemy soldiers are taking
Really?
Objective Baker.
They're taking B, which I that? Somehow they got behind me. Okay.
Whoa.
Fuck! I hit him. I died. Behind you. There's a guy coming in. Derek, be careful.
Why? Why is it not going down on him? Ah,
There's a guy coming behind
Ferns.
you. Died. There's a guy coming behind.
There, someone got him. Someone got him. Someone got him.
Yeah, they lost it.
Oh, no one's in B anymore. Oh, bad guy's in B
We
again.
all died. Yeah, well, because we all died.
And so guy's resin his teammate. The medic's back up. They're there. A whole bunch of them. 3 of them are back inside there. Back inside of B.
Got 2 and died.
Ah, dude, there's like 4 or 5 guys there now.
I know, 4 guys popped out. I was watching one, somebody else spawned in, or somebody didn't spawn in, they just showed up. And then, are you gonna go to E?
I don't know. I thought you were going to A. I thought you spawned on A. Oh.
Well, it just shows where you're thinking of going. I was wondering where you were going.
Oh. Are my bombs still here? Do they...
Oh god, I killed one. They're coming around that corner. Did you die? Not yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna die and spawn in again.
We've taken control of objective dog.
Ah, I got one of them. He's gonna res his friend. He's resing his buddy. Yes, kill him.
Oh,
Yes.
there's another one. I was not expecting the second guy. Or the guy at the end of the canyon.
The 3rd guy at the bottom, you mean?
Yeah, there was a 3rd guy. We're both dead. We're gonna have to just die there.
Isn't
Oh,
that...
I died.
Do we not have a medic?
He did as soon as I died.
No.
But you guys are all dying, so I'm just gonna not leave
I'm
you a
gonna
chance.
spawn with you. What the... John, I'm down. Can you get me or is
No, I
there...
was trying to make sure that guy wasn't gonna rush me.
I want my grenade button to be in a different place.
I'm so used to it being a G that I instinctively
It's too far, like I keep hitting F.
The problem is like one of the buttons I would use is also in a spot that is like I just would never use it because of Toby was right there. Oh god, I was not expecting the recon guy there. Holy shit.
Where at?
Don't go where I went. There's a guy. Okay, maybe you can go there now. I don't know. Oh, medic, what are you doing, man? Yes, thank you, medic. I love you so much. Oh, that's bad. Where's that going in?
I think it's going to be...
Nope, it went past B. Don't take B. It's gonna be smoked off.
I'm gonna come help you with B.
Oh, okay, there was a guy here. Oh god, this is throwing me off. I know it's not hurting me, but it's throwing me off.
I'm getting back to C. Let's go.
Okay, if I could get over this fence, I'll help you, but you know. I killed one, and now I'm gonna die. Okay, I need medic, because I need health.
We have secured control of objective Charlie. Be sure we keep it.
Woo! Go Charlie.
Oh yeah, we got it.
Now I'm just gonna run behind these vehicles, so I'm not the first one in.
The battle
That's how I always die. I killed 2! teammates scared the living shit out of me. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, I don't wanna die, please.
I'm coming, John. I'm coming for you.
Almost loaded, I don't.
Hey,
Objective Charlie is under attack.
Where are you? Are you dead?
no, I met Charlie.
Oh fuck. Oh, okay. That was.
Soldiers, we have lost Objective Charlie.
Ah, I hit him with so many hits and it doesn't kill him.
What the? Oh, behind me. I did not notice that.
C is down, like, real fast. They drove a freaking tank in there.
Okay.
Or whatever it is. It's not a tank.
Just a vehicle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run towards C.
We now have control of
I don't know if I should, but I'm going
to the
to.
enemy.
I'm gonna deploy with you.
Oh, there's a guy right here. Okay, die, please. Okay, there's another one. To our right. Kill him.
I got him, I got him, I got him, I got him. I got you, bro. I got you.
I don't like that sound ever. Oh, we're gonna die. Run! Or I'm gonna die.
Are they bombing us?
Oh, it was close to us. Killed one. Oh, there's another one. I'm gonna die here. Okay. If I had gotten one more shot off on him, I would have won. I died at C. They're running towards A now.
I got C, I got C, I got C.
We're gonna win. Basically. Let's win. I died, but I killed one. Oh, Derek, he was less than half.
How come my bazooka doesn't kill him?
Because it doesn't do as much.
If you hit someone with a rocket launcher, it should kill them.
Okay, because it depends on what kind it is.
It was just the bazooka. That's all I have unlocked.
Was it the Panzerfaust?
I don't have anything unlocked except for the one that
Yeah,
says
that one doesn't do
bazooka.
well against people.
Oh.
Because, I mean, even in real life, if you launch one of those near people, they don't explode the way you think they do. They're a directional
I mean, it
explosive
would have hurt a
designed to
lot.
pierce armor.
Hey, I got 7 kills that time. Dang, you got 19 kills?
Yeah.
Smokes. You want to do one more?
Sure.
Uno más?
Uno más.
Uno más.
Oh, this map is going to be interesting. Start recording.
I'm opening a starburst as quickly as humanly possible. Hey, look, that's us.
Yeah, it's always us.
Oh, so I have quick aim, improved accuracy when aim while moving, 60% faster moving when aiming your weapon, or allows you to charge a zeroing of the weapon for a long range sniping. Oh, change zeroing.
By the way, I would not recommend being recon in this one. This one's a lot of close quarters stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because it's in the subways.
Mm-hmm. There's only 3 things to take.
Yeah. This is a small map. And depending on which sections they do... Oh, you... Actually... No, this one you don't want to... Unless you're defending C the whole time. I would not recommend being a recon person. Because B is all indoors.
Yeah.
There's no long range on it.
Where are the bad guys?
at A to B, probably. Yeah, they're at B. Oh fuck! There was a guy behind me.
In where?
B.
We have lost our first soldier.
He just I was murdered. He came at me with the special melee weapons.
Dude, there's so many recons. The other squad, the other team has like 4 recons. Up in the like, pick me up, pick me up.
I
They're
can't,
gone.
dude. They're gonna snipe me right there, Derek.
No, they killed the sniper, I think.
There were more than one. Here, I'll try to res you, and if I die,
It's my fault if you die. Hey!
they're still up there too.
We must take the enemy's objectives to stay in this
Yep.
fight.
I missed. Ah, fuck me, dude. Oh god, they have 16, we only have 13. Okay, this is gonna go well. There's a guy coming down the stairs where I died.
Dude. I don't like how much that gun bounces. I'm gonna change it. I'm underwater, so I'm just gonna die. Because I'm underwater.
I'll try recon and see if it's actually any good.
So the other team had like a bunch of recons in the subway.
Yeah, I just don't like doing it in there because it's like everybody shows up around every corner.
Wow. That was a big airstrike. Why do we got dudes over there?
Fuck, dude. I'm so bad at this map. I'm gonna go with something else. Should I try to run around with a shotgun?
Oh, come on. Freaking hide behind the box. Right here.
These assholes?
Right here behind this box. He's right here. Medic! No! Medic, there was a guy.
I'm just gonna run in with this. We're gonna see what happens.
I'm gonna go around over here. And I'm gonna get sneaky. I'm gonna kill the punk that killed me.
Okay. Oh, it was too far.
Taken objective Anton.
Did someone get him?
There's a bunch of guys down below. Hold up, don't go in yet. Don't go in, don't go in. Okay. You're good. Oh, wait, no, you're not. I couldn't spawn on you. Because you stayed. Okay. Oh, I'll do this.
Can't see in there anymore. Oh, come on. What a bunch of bull crap.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Dude, it takes so long for grenades to explode in this game. Like, so
You
long.
can shoot them.
I didn't have time to shoot it. I was trying. There's a guy right here. In the ticket hall. Careful, he's still there.
Yeah, what the fuck hit me there? Oh my god.
Come on, medic. Come on, medic. You're right there, medic. Come on.
Dude, there's so many in there. Don't go in there. I'm not gonna shotgun.
You were shotgunning?
Yeah, I was just running at them and shotgunning.
Oh, wait. Was I a medic? Oh, no. I was not. Oh.
Let's just deploy and see what happens, because I'm gonna suck.
I could have deployed on my high. Hackers everywhere, bro.
There's always hackers everywhere.
That's what it
There's always
said. That's what
hackers.
someone said in chat.
I know. It's just people bitching that they're not doing good. Like, I'm sucking. I will not cover myself on that. I'm sucking this game. I cannot explain it, but I am sucking.
Where's the other guy that's at A?
Ooh. I killed one with a grenade. Oh, I took that hit for the medic. I hope it got her. I don't think he got him now. He didn't get him. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many people on my dead body.
Dude, people like can hit me in places that I'm like mind blown that they can hit me in. We're gonna lose A. There's too many guys at it. I'm gonna switch back to my assault class real quick.
Okay.
Apparently I did not. Oh, I did deploy on you. Run!
Wait, where are you, Derek?
I'm underneath, but I don't know how I got where I am underneath. Oh, I'm in B. Right in the open.
Oh, you're over here?
Yeah, apparently.
Damn it, scared me. Okay. Hi, buddy. Oh, wait.
I'm just. Oh, teammate. You scared the crap out of me, bro. You can't freaking run up behind somebody like that. I'm trying to heal. Oh, I don't have any more heals.
Shit, dude. What is? Who is hitting me and through what? There's no way some of these people are hitting me, dude. There's so much smoke down that hallway. How are they hitting me?
What? Oh, he's shotgun. You can shotgun from that far away?
Yeah, oh god, there's a guy with a mine on a stick. Yeah.
How can you shotgun from that far away in this game? Also,
Really
how do I unlock the shotgun?
How do you unlock the what?
The shotgun.
It's only one
Oh.
class.
Dude, I'm gonna equip that. I'm gonna try shotgun.
It's not great. I told you, I was running around doing it. It's not that great. Because you have to round corners quickly for it to work.
Which pistol is the best one do you like to use?
I use the revolver because it's a 2-shot kill.
I don't have the revolver unlocked.
So. Well, that just means you gotta play more.
Ooh, okay
My
then.
fault.
Holy. Well, that worked out.
Yeah, he ran up on you. I hit him once. Be careful, man. You're gonna, yeah, that's...
There's a medic on the stairs.
die here. I'm saving you. Why am I saving you like that? Oh yeah, there's fire over here. I don't know whose team it is. You did it again, didn't you?
No, I killed like 2 guys. There's 3 of them up there. Oh, there's so many dudes down that hallway. There's a lot of dudes down here. Alright, I'm coming.
Try to get out of that spot 'cause I don't like that spot. Okay.
I want to go that way. How do I get... Ah, the recon got me.
They're at B. You gotta back up, back up.
They're at B?
Yeah, they can go around you. It's not. That's what the side hallways are for. Oh fuck, that's our teammate. Jesus Christ. Where is this bastard at B?
He could be above, couldn't he?
He could be below. No, I think he's below. I just ran up above. There's no. Okay, he's below.
Woo! Woo!
Hello. Okay, there's another guy coming. Be careful.
Oh, jeez!
There's a lot of guys in here. I would not run in here.
Our teammate didn't care. Teammate!
Okay, I'm gonna die here. Run around this fucking corner. I want you.
Yep,
Did you just?
yep.
Okay.
I shot the grenade. Pick me up.
Dude,
Come on, you can do
realize
it.
I have to run across to you?
Yeah, you got this, bro. Shoot him, kill him. Nice. Now do it.
You are gonna get me killed. I swear. I want to go back across and now I can't. Please, can you kill that guy?
Got him. Medic coming in to res his buddy.
There's a guy at B. One person.
Dude, I just like...
Yeah, this one is like... Shotguns can be good, but they can also really suck if you're not careful.
I feel like I'm in a room full of a bunch of bad...
I'm gonna die down this hallway, because I don't like that hallway. That hallway's bad news. Yep, that hallway's bad news. There's a guy for you right there.
Wait. Oh, that was an open area. Were there doors there?
Yeah, there are.
Oh, they were closed and all of a sudden they were open. Pick me up. Do it.
I want to, but you're in a hallway. You
got it.
understand that you are in like the worst position.
I know. I'll come get you.
Yeah, sure. You're not gonna get me. I am in the corner of hell.
Oh, we are really keeping them back from A.
We are in a very bad spot. Yeah, okay, well, I'm just gonna die here. There's no reason for me to try to live. Wait, where are we?
I'm at B
Where
still.
did you make me spawn in? Somebody's shooting over there? I like that.
A lot of gunfire happening around me. Alright, we got B again.
Somebody's still out there on B.
Whoa! Whoa!
over here! Holy shit! Holy shit! Ooh. That scared me. I rounded a corner and there were 2 people. Okay, that guy's over here. Trust that.
Oh, he's there.
Where?
On my body. There's a bunch of them.
Where are you?
I think I just killed the guy. Right here. This dude's literally right on top of me.
I honestly still cannot see your body.
They're rezzing their guys.
I don't know where to die. That's weird. God.
Oh, I tried to spawn on you like right as you died.
That guy just came in there fast. Not much I can do.
We're losing Baker.
Bata.
I just
There,
lagged?
buddy.
Dude.
Killed one.
I lagged the second that guy had me in his sights.
I want to help you. I really
I
do,
know, they're watching you from above. I see
but
that.
you're gonna get me killed over there. Kill that guy running in. They took B. There's no way. That guy's
Fine, I'll die.
Oh my god, he's behind me, dude. What the fuck? They're behind. I could not hit that guy.
Yep. I've had that
Right from
problem.
behind. They're going through the side hallways now. What we were doing. So yeah, good luck, everybody. Yeah, there's a guy up top. There's a recon up top. Be careful. Got him. He's dead.
Munition! Nimm sie schon!
That guy dead. That guy died. Spotting flare. Okay, you're dead.
No, I hit one guy, but there's like 3 of them and coming up the stairs.
Wir brauchen Sanitäter!
I want to help you, but I can't.
Yeah, you can't. I'm watching the stairs though. They're not quite coming. Oh, yep, they're at the top now. There you go, another one.
Oh, okay, I got 2. I got 2, and then I want to help you. I'm trying.
You can now.
get you.
It's clear, it's clear.
Yep, I can get you now.
Is that your smoke?
Nope, I am not a medic.
Frick!
I don't use smoke.
Frag grenade.
Died again.
How do you throw the frag grenades back?
I don't think you can.
It says E to interact.
I died. Can you get me?
Yeah, I can get you.
Hurry up.
If it would let me stand up, for goodness sake.
Oh, medic got me. I tried to do the drop shot. Drop shots don't work in this game.
Oh, I backed into a guy.
Dude, drop shots don't work. I tried to drop through the window and kill somebody. When you hit, you stumble and your aim goes to shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are you doing behind C? Oh,
I
it's
don't
just...
know. It's where I spawned in. They might have pushed up, so you can't really...
Yeah.
Okay, this is really bad when you have those up like that. The walls, you cannot...
There's like no visibility.
Yeah. Okay. Do I think I can run this way? Probably not. Am I going to try running this way? You bet your ass I am. What? What? Be careful with the shotgun in that hallway. Where I died.
Oh, freak, teammates.
I gotta get out of here. Where's the wall?
There's tripwire? Is that our tripwire?
No. What the? Aw, damn it. They set up a stationary turret. They set up a stationary turret. That's
Oh.
okay.
Dude, he's got a freaking auto shotgun. 12 gauge automatic.
It's just it shoots faster. It doesn't. It's still
Dude,
not,
there's
like,
so many
bad.
medics nearby me. Dude, they might actually catch up.
They are catching up.
Like, they're catching up
We need to take. We need to take B
fast.
is the thing. That's your body, isn't it? There's a guy on the left there. I'm gonna die if I don't get out of that spot.
Yes! Killed the dude with my fire. Is that a flamethrower? Is that our flamethrower?
What the fuck? They saw me? How did that person see me? Okay, good. I'm gonna die here. Oh god, there's grenade! Oh, buh, 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 buh. Oh god, I'm gonna die here. I'm in a horrible position. Oh my god! Ah! I killed 2 and I don't know how. There's a recon on the bottom floor.
The bottom floor?
Yeah, underneath where we spawn in. Stay alive.
There's a dude in our freaking zone.
Yeah, yeah, okay, there's a guy right in front of you. Okay, get out of combat, please.
This guy over here, guy over here.
Yeah, I know, I would like to spawn in on you. Yeah, they're dead. Kill the guy over here.
Oh, freak, dude. He's right around that corner. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm done. Okay. Why did I go for you there? That was stupid on my part. That was actually a really unsafe position for me to be in for that. Suck. Okay.
Freak, dude.
Fuck. There's a recon on the train right by you, Derek.
Dude. Oh, they got a... Is that a...
They have a machine gun up there.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we are not... Oh, no way. Is that you got me?
Nope, I died.
I immediately died. Why would that guy try to res me
I don't know.
when I was clearly in a bad place?
I don't know. I really don't trust going down this hallway. I don't really want to go down this hallway, but I'm going to. I'm just
There's a guy in our spawn who's over there.
Where?
No, he's right here. He's coming in that door we came in, the bottom left side. Dude, they're... How'd they pull back all of a sudden?
Okay.
How did they catch up so fast all of a sudden?
Because they have 2 points. That's what
Oh. Pick me up? Oh my gosh, medic.
it is.
Literally running
I don't
right
know
past me.
I honestly don't know what to run right now.
Me neither. Other than to run.
Like, we really need to get in and go to the, like, one of the sides to avoid the machine guns.
You think we can go around and get A?
I don't think we can, I don't know how, because I think you have to stay underground. You can't be up on the surface that long. Because there's not much surface on this map.
Hmm. No way! Freaking medic got me?
By the way, Derek, if you go in through the main ticket area,
Mm-hmm.
there's like 4 guys waiting right at the bottom, just bum rushing with shotguns.
The first main ticket area?
Yeah, you know where you go in the freaking building from above.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's
Down the
guys
stairs?
waiting in there with shotguns. Yeah. There's one on the right. I see him. Guy on the right, on that side.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay, how the hell do I hit for 158 and not kill the guy in front of me? There's like 3 medics over there.
Dude, you see that? 2 hits and he killed me with that gun. There's no way. None of that makes any sense. They're literally in our area now.
Yeah.
They're coming.
I hit. I hit a guy over here. How the heck? What? He's going inside the building. I'm so freaking dumb. I hit the
Dude,
guy with the freaking
what?
AR.
He's in our freaking zone.
Yeah.
He's right by the front, by the turret.
They're gonna have a full.
He's right here.
They're gonna have a full zone right now because there's nothing I can do. The medics keep killing me faster than I can kill them.
Yeah, I don't know why that's happening.
There's more of us here, which is kind of weird, but. I'm gonna jump in the building. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. I had a lag spike out my butt. Oh, okay. Nope, that's one of our guys.
Jeez, teammate.
Oh my god, dude. What the? There's a recon on the stairs right out here. Derek, he's coming for you. Derek, recon right in front of you to your left. Oh, that's you. I don't know where I am.
No! The medic, dude. How are the medics killing so much faster?
I don't know. When I use
And then they're rezzing all the guys that I kill. So, like, yep, there he is.
It's like, I don't
Rezzing
know
every
what it
single
is,
dude
like,
that I
use
kill.
gun and they get tickled. They use it and it's, you know.
They have everything. Where are we gonna spawn? Oh,
We
back
spawn in
here.
our spawn areas, which are going to be extremely visible.
We're lost right now. We're done.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
that was absurd.
I don't know how that happened.
I went from not being like that's the one thing that I just like the medic, I don't know. Other medics use that gun and they like kill everything.